Hello everyone! What's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 14 of the Minecraft 1.15 Survival Let's Play. In the last episode, what we did was we traveled all the way to the stronghold, went into the end, and we found some elytra and some other good loot, and we also built a really overpowered Enderman farm. But unfortunately, the progress of our last few videos has been reset. If you watched yesterday's video, something tragic happened, and pretty much how it went down was I was working on some builds in a creative world, and I meant to delete the creative world, but I accidentally deleted this world, and so I had to use the backup, which is from like 5 days ago. So it sent me back to the progress we made in like episode 9 or so. But for the most part, I've rebuilt everything. Thankfully, the last few episodes, we didn't do too many build projects. The only thing I lost was the Enderman farm and the enchanting room. Besides that, I lost a lot of loot as well as all my armor and loot. So I tried to kind of respawn in everything I had and rebuild everything. To the best of my ability. Not everything's the exact same, so I'm just saying this really fast, just because some of my items might be different. I don't want people to freak out, and also the enchanting room's a little different. I just made it a little more simple. But regardless, that's fine. So for today's episode, I have some really big plans. Today's episode, I'm calling Bees and Trees, thanks to a friend of mine who gave me that idea. It rhymes. I think it sounds cool. Pretty much what I want to do is make a bee sanctuary / bee farm, because bees actually make your crops grow faster. And then also, I want to make a Christmas tree in the middle of this town because it's Christmas soon. I'm recording this December 23rd. It's Christmas Eve, and we got to get in the holiday spirit. So anyways, let's start traveling to Bee Land. Pretty much, I was looking for bees in the past, and I couldn't find them, but on stream, I went mining, and the way I go mining is I pretty much walk a few hundred blocks away from my house, and then I just kind of go straight down, turn on my subtitles, and use the sounds to look for caves, and then I find diamonds. I literally, in yesterday's stream, it took about an hour, and I found about 3.5 stacks of diamonds, so it's a pretty overpowered method. But anyways, when we went mining, we went in this direction, and if I just go a few hundred blocks in this direction, we should run into a flower forest, and in flower forests, there's bees. Now, I didn't see bees for sure, or at least bee nests. I saw one bee, but I didn't see any bee nests or beehives, so hopefully we'll find some. Also, we do have our Silk Touch pick, so if we do run into any bees, I should be able to collect them. Alright, and here we go. We've made it to the flower forest biome. I always love these biomes. These things they're so pretty. Also, while I'm in here for the bee sanctuary, I should also probably collect some flowers, so I'm going to collect some of these purple ones here, some of these red ones, white ones. Oh no, the creeper! Ah! Alright, I'm just going to collect a whole lot of flowers, just a wide variety I want. So also what I've done for this bee sanctuary is I've decided to, instead of trying to figure out builds as I'm making them, kind of pre-make them. So what I did was, oh, there's a bee. Okay, there must be a bee nest near. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of bees. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, let's wait for the bee to go in, and I'll snatch him. Oh, I think he did go in. All right, collect. I did it. All right, total bee location. Oh, I love that. That's funny. But okay, there we go. We got one hive. Let's see if we can get some more. But anyways, what I was saying is I'm kind of starting to. I'm gonna turn that down. Just literally 1%. But I'm making the builds in my creative world first, and then I'll recreate them in this survival world. That way, you know, builds are a little faster, don't take as long, and I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. And I also have, you know, some more liberty with the build. But let's see, there was, oh, here's another bee. I'm sure he's going towards his hive. So let's see if we can find his house. Hello? Mr. Bee, where do you live? He's fully pollinated, like he has the little white things, so that means he should be heading to his hive soon. Hello. Oh, the bees are so cute. I love them. Are you gonna go to your hive? Or your nest? Oh no! No! Poor sheep. Alright, he's going in this direction, so maybe it's over here somewhere. I mean, I guess one is good, but I think there was only one bee in there. I mean, there might have been more bees, but I think if I put a lot of hives next to each other and have more than one bee, hopefully they'll breed. I don't know if that's how that works. Maybe. But I also plan on making some of my own beehives and not just using the game-given bee nests. Come on, where are you going? Maybe he's just following me. Do you just... Like, I know if I have a flower, he'll follow me like that. But I just want to find a nest. Alright, over here, this isn't a flower forest anymore. This is just a forest. So there's got to be a beehive somewhere near here. I'm going to scout out the area and see if I can find it. Alright, so I was going in this direction. I actually found one on the ground. Now, I don't see any bees around here. So, I don't know if that means that, like, there's any bees. Oh, wait, I heard a bee. I don't know if that means there's bees in it, though, or no. I hear bees buzzing. Maybe that means that there are bees inside. So, let's grab that. That's another bee nest. Do they not stack? Oh, no, they must not. They must not stack if they have bees in it or something like that. But we should have a few bees. Maybe what happens is if you hear the buzzing around the nest, that means that there's bees inside. And if you don't hear the buzzing, then there's no bees. But this is a big flower forest biome. There might be a few more bee nests. Oh, here's another one. Okay. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Do I hear the buzzing? I hear the honey sloshing around. I don't know. Let's go for it, though. Let's collect that. Hear more honey still. Oh, it's literally just the honey particles. But I do see another one over there. I mean, the farm I'm using only calls for 3. But I can always expand it and, you know, put 4, I guess. So let's snatch this one. And I think that should be good. So I'm going to head back to my village now, and we can start working on this sanctuary. Alright, so I want to make this sanctuary actually right about here, and this village house is in the way, but I'm not a big fan of this house anyways. I tried redoing it, but I think it turned out pretty bad. So I'm just going to break this really fast, and also it'll help because for this design, I'll need a lot of spruce logs. So I'll take this house down, and I'm also going to deforest some of this area to get the logs I need. Alright, so I've cleared out the area, and I think I have enough wood. I also needed to grab some glass. So pretty much for this build, if you're going to copy it for yourself, you'll really just need a lot of glass and a lot of spruce wood. It doesn't really have to be spruce wood. I guess you could use oak wood and it would still look just as fine, or really any other type of wood, except for birch, because everyone knows birch wood is disgusting. But what you're going to do with that is, let me just clean up all this trash really fast, and then I'll grab some of my wood. So the main build is a 10 by 11 area. So let me grab some of this. I'll turn this little smaller stack into logs. So let's do the far side of it here. Yeah, let's do it here. So what it actually is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks like this, and then a spruce log on each side. And then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place another one and do the exact same thing on this side. And so you're gonna have one side as your entrance. I'll probably have this is the entrance, and then one side will be the back. And you can really extend this build also as far as you want, or really make it as not far as you want. Really just depends. So next, let me grab my crafting table, and then you'll need a lot of spruce stairs for this. So on this inner part, I just placed the stairs like this, and then we have that little design. And so after you have this is kind of the general frame for your build. I know we don't have a front or back yet, but we're going to get that in a sec. Alright, so next you're going to go to the corners and build each corner up by 3 blocks. So this is going to be kind of the outside 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And then what you're going to do is we're going to need a lot of stripped logs as well. So right next to these logs, you're going to place another 4 logs, but this time they will be stripped. And then you're going to place 2 more logs going in like this. And this is going to be the entrance side. So you want to strip all of these logs. And it looks a little weird right now, but once we start adding glass and adding a little bit of detail, it'll look a lot better. So now that we have that front kind of done, on the back here, we're going to do the same thing. Place 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will strip these logs as well. And then for the back here, just along the back, what I'm going to do is just place spruce planks, nothing fancy, and this will be the back side. So next we want to go to our glass, and what we're going to do with this is we are going to build it up on each side here, not the back or the front, but each the sides, up 3 blocks. Alright, so actually looking at the design, I was a little bit wrong. 3 on each side, and also 3 on the back and 3 on the front. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll get it here too. You'll need a lot of glass for this, like I said. So this is the main glass done, but we still have a little bit more glass to go. So what we're going to do next is on each side here, we have to get some spruce slabs. So let me make some also, grab the rest of these logs. That should be good. Make a ton. We're going to need a lot of spruce slabs, so let's do that. And then if we head up to the top here, on each side here, just cover this with spruce slabs. This is just, when you have bare glass on the top of a roof, it looks a little weird, so I like to put some slabs to kind of even it out. I don't know, I think it looks better. So now that we have this layer, what we're going to do for the next one is we will have a layer of stripped logs. So let me just do this. And you're going to have them sideways, so you can just place it all as logs, and then after you that, pretty much just strip them all. So we have that, and then boom, boom, boom. I guess you don't really have to use stripped logs. I like the look of stripped logs, so that's why I'm using a lot for this build. But when I was testing out the build, I originally didn't have the logs stripped, and it still looked pretty good. So it really just depends on whatever your preference is. I really like the smooth, creamy look of spruce stripped logs. I know that's a little weird, but that's just what I'm into. Alright, so next we're going to have another glass level, so we're just going to do this, and then I'm going to place glass right there, and then this will be all along the side of this one, just like that, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Don't go all the way to the end here, because on the end here what we're going to have is another stripped log to kind of complete the stripped log look. I don't know, but have that there. There we go, and then glass all the way down. So after you have the stripped logs like this on both sides, what we're going to do is another layer of stripped logs. So just go up here and do it like this. I also apologize if I'm not explaining this the best. I'm trying my best to kind of explain what I'm doing, but it's really hard when I kind of just come up with a build on my own and then have to explain what I did, because a lot of it is just kind of, I don't know, in my head. I just think of something and I create it, but I'm sure as time goes on I'll get better at it. So do this, strip the whole thing down. I don't know, it's so satisfying stripping wood. I love the sound. And then in this top layer here, again, don't go to the very front block. We're going to place glass as a little ceiling slash skylight type area. And then on top of here we're going to place more slabs. Actually, I should say on top of all the glass on the roof, you're going to place slabs. So with this glass here, you're also going to be placing slabs. And with this glass here. And so there's that. And then what you want to do is, let's go back to the back here and fill in the open areas with glass. If I can actually reach it. There we go. Actually, wait, I don't think that's correct. No, that's not correct. What I did something different. I placed logs facing downwards here on each side, if I can get up here. There we go. I believe I had this design. Yes, there we go. That's my bee sanctuary. Alright, let's go sleep really fast. It's getting nighttime. I don't want any monsters spawning and ruining my build. So let's snatch this bed. Sorry, villager. I'll remake them a house eventually. But for now, they're going to be homeless. I apologize, villagers. Alright, so we have this, and then what we're going to do also in the front is place glass on this little fourth block here. And then place glass there. And then that's all for the glass pretty much. We're pretty much done with that. And then what we're going to do is I have to get back on top here. Let's just use this to get on top here. And so what we're going to have is on top of this glass right here, we are going to do more spruce stairs. This just gives it a little more texture, a little bit of a better look. And also, looks like I messed up the glass a little bit again. I apologize for those of you following, but we're going to need to break that. Oh no, we were good. I didn't mess up the glass. Never mind. The logs should be like that. All right, so there's that. That's actually correct. I thought it wasn't correct. And also what we're going to need is some buttons. And not spruce buttons, but dark oak buttons. I should have mentioned we need a little bit of dark oak wood. I should have some dark oak in my chests, though, so I'm going to grab that really fast. Alright, so I got my dark oak buttons, and what we're going to do is we're going to place it on this log and also the log right on top. We have to get up here. these logs. And then these logs right here will not have a dark oak button. Those will actually have spruce fences and lanterns. Okay, I only have one lantern here, but I can craft some more. I got lots of iron. So let's make a few fences really fast. We won't need too many. So bada bang, bada boom. Alright, sweet. So we're going to have fences in these corners, and then hanging down from each fence, we will have a lantern. I need to find... I'll make some more lanterns later. It'll be okay. So we have that, and then what we need to do is we need to go back to the back and also do the same thing with the buttons. I just placed it on each of these. The buttons just add a little bit more detail and help it look a little less flat, since this whole back area looks really flat. But to kind of also help that flatness out, what I did is I placed just upside down spruce stairs like that, and then right here I have a spruce plank, and then on either side a fence, and it just you know, leaves a little ledge. Looks nice. Just a little bit of fancy detail. You can really do whatever with the back. I know the buttons look a little weird. I just tried my best with the back, whatever I thought looked good. So there's that. Sides, you can also add a ledge if you want, but I'm gonna hold off on the ledge. So that's the main front of the build. We also need to get some trapdoors really fast and things like that. Or not trapdoors, sorry. Fence gates. That's what they're called. So let's do that. So I just placed the fence gates in the front like that, and then I put, what I did right here is I placed a little thing, and if I get a sign here, which I don't often use, but I want to start using more signs. I want to start labeling my world. Oh, I should probably actually use an oak sign. I think that would look better, but it's fine. For now, I'll use this. Let's just put bee sanctuary. And boom, it's a little sign. And then also, how do I make a composter? I forget, because I want a farming villager to be around in this area. There we go. And if I place a trapdoor on top of the composter, it helps give it a little bit cooler look. I don't know. I like the little look to it. So there we have that. Cool. Bee sanctuary. There we go. The front will be complete right after I get another lantern. What might look good, I'm going to experiment with this. Will it look better if I place a slab on top of the fence, just so it doesn't look so flat, or a trapdoor possibly? Let me experiment. I'm putting a trapdoor on that one. Slab. Do either of them look better? No, I don't like that. I like it better with the bare fence. So let's do that really fast. And then, oh, did I just... Oh, okay, I just stripped that log. After that, we're pretty much done with the outside. And now it's on to the fun part, decorating the inside. So let's head inside. I used my trusty Silk Touch pickaxe to get some grass. And also, I forgot what I'll need for this build is a few spruce trapdoors, sorry, oak trapdoors. Just to put around the grass. You could use spruce trapdoors, I guess. I think it would look fine, but I prefer the look of oak. So let me just go grab some of that really fast. There should be a tree right over here. Again, I'm trying to do my best to explain this. Maybe it'd be best in the future. I also want to try doing some more time-lapse builds. But the replay mod is not out for 1.15 yet, so I will be having more time-lapse builds soon, but for now, I can't really do that. All right, let's head over here. I just need one oak tree. Should be enough. Actually, I'll grab two just to be safe. All right, so pretty much what the inside design is going to be is on one side we're going to have a little grass patch with a bunch of flowers, and that way the bees can get pollination. And then on the other side we're going to have the beehives / bee nests. I'm going to place the bee nests we collected first, and then I'll create some beehives. I like the look of beehives better, so I want to use them. But at first, I'm just going to use bee nests. And then also on the beehives, we're going to place little trapdoors, because it makes it look like a little honey funnel. And it's just that little bit of extra added detail that really, I don't know, makes builds kind of come alive and look a little better. So here we have that. Let's make our trapdoors. Yeah, that should definitely be enough, I think. Hopefully. It might not be. Let's see. So what I want to do is just right here, 1, 2. Oh yeah, that might not actually be enough trapdoors. We might need some more. Yeah, we're gonna need more. It's all right. You guys will get a general idea, and then I can grab more in a sec. Okay, so we're just not going to have them on the back for the time being. But pretty much there's that. And then on this area, just place flowers however you want. You can use the same type of flower or different random types of flowers. I think, should I use the same type of flower or should I alternate? I think we should alternate. Give it a little bit more color. So let's grab these white flowers. I really like these. Dude. Just like that. Is that good? Yeah, boom. We got that. And then we're going to go back to the spruce fences. I need to build a few more really fast. And this is where the bees come into play. So I'm going to be placing my bees. Be careful when placing your bees. Again, bees can be kind of dangerous. So I have 4 nests, but I'm only going to be using 3. I guess I could use more, but let's do this. So I'll space them out like that. And then boom, boom, and boom. And if you want to safely, I'm not going to use the honey from this, but if you want to safely be able to collect the honey, what you're going to want to do is you'll want to put a campfire underneath, but you can easily just, you know, take out the fence. And then I'm going to put spruce trapdoors on top just to give it a little bit nicer of a look. Kind of matches a little more. And there we have it. That's pretty much the basic build. I'm going to get some finishing touches really fast. I'm going to finish it off with lanterns, and I'm going to get the rest of the trapdoors and see if I can think of any other small details to add. Alright, so here we go. I finished everything off. I got the other lantern. I placed the doors, and I think everything looks fine. I also put some more lanterns in the corner here just from some more light. But the bees seem happy, and they seem to be pollinating. We're starting to get some honey, so I'm excited. And what should happen is, as you can see, they start to get these white dots. And what I'll probably do is, since I don't think, I mean, who knows, they might be able to make their way to the greenhouse, but I don't think they can access it. What I might do is, in the back here, make just a big open farm, or on the side of this. I also placed some flower pots there. On the side of this, make a big farm that the bees all have access to. And what will happen is when the bees fly over them with their little white particles coming out of their butt, it'll make the crops grow faster. And also, as you see, I put little tripwires on the side, and it helps it just look like spigots. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. So I'm really excited. I think this is, I think it turned out really well. But I also promised not just bees in this video, but trees. So we have some logs already to use, but I am going to make some shears and grab some leaves, and then we are going to make ourselves a Christmas tree. Alright, so we have our logs, I have some leaves, and also I won't be decorating this tree with colored wool like people might be used to, but instead I'll be using lanterns. I might use some wool in the future, but currently I don't have a sheep farm, so I gotta work with what I have. But let's do it like right, is that about the middle-ish? I mean, there's a lot of areas where I could make it a little more over here, I guess, if I wanted to. Maybe this is a good area. This is fine, I like this. So let's go like 1, 2, 3, let's just kind of build it up a bit. And then I'll start pretty low with the leaves. And I'll do like a little circular pattern. How does this look? I guess I have to go pretty far out with the leaves actually if I'm going to make it tall. Yeah, I might need to grab myself some more leaves here. But what I'll do is, for this layer, I'll just, let's do this like that and do it. Oh, actually, you know what? I might be able to get the leaves. All right. How does that look, actually? That might look fine. Oh, it needs to be a little bit taller. I don't like that. So let's get my silk touch. And then, how should I do this? Should I make this layer 2 blocks as well? And then do it on top? Let's see how that looks. Because Christmas trees need to be a little taller than they are thick. That looks fine, I guess. Let me see. I don't really like that much. What if I just made... I think this bottom part's just a little too chunky. Let me break it down by 1 and see. Or maybe I need to increase the top by 1 block. I don't know. I'll see. Let's mess around with some stuff. Place it in the corners here. How does that look? Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Let's see what happens if I put 2 blocks on top instead of 1. I think that might look good as well. I've never made a Christmas tree before, so I'm trying to just figure out some designs. I usually don't decorate my world for Christmas, but alright, that looks good. I think that's fine. I like that. So I have some trapdoors that I just want to place on the bottom here to make it look less like a natural tree and more just like an artificial, man-made, you know, Christmas tree. So we have that, and then what I'm going to do is take my lanterns and just kind of... Wait, can I not put lanterns on? What? I was going to use lanterns. Can you not put lanterns on top of leaves? Because I was looking at Christmas tree ideas on Google, and someone was placing lanterns on top of leaves. But it was on Pocket Edition. Maybe they have different rules than we do. That kind of sucks. Can I do torches? Maybe. Like, I don't know if I can do torches. Can I? No. What? Alright, well, you know what? That's going to be our Christmas tree for now. I'll figure out... What I might do then is, off camera, just because it's going to be a big thing to do it, I'll make some sort of sheep farm, and all that stuff. Oh, but I do have a few things I can use to decorate it a tiny bit. Let's go to our chest room really fast, because what I did do on stream is I ran into a taiga biome, and while I was there, I gathered just a little bit of snow. So I guess we can put some snow on and around it, make it look a little bit more Christmassy, I guess. And maybe I have a tiny bit of wool I can use. Let's see. I should have it in a chest around here. Okay, there's a little bit of wool. We can make a red one. Oh, there's the snow. Okay. Let's see, what kind of dyes can I get from this? Lapis makes blue dye, correct? I think so. Yellow. Alright. Alright, that might be good. And we also have all those flowers we can make different color dyes from. So we have 4 pieces of wool, but what I can probably do is just replace some random leaves and then replace it with wool to make it look like it has a little bit of ornaments on it. Just stuff like that. I don't know. Let's see. But we have our snow. Let's make a crafting... Actually, you know what? I have a crafting table right over here. And then... There we go. Alright, sweet. So let's do... I'll do the snow after I place the wool. So let's make this dyed wool, I think. Yeah, it just makes blue dye. So let's make 1 blue piece of wool. 1 yellow piece of wool. We can do a red one. And then I think I can also do like a purplish one, which will look nice. If I do this flower, correct? Or one of these. Maybe orange. Oh, no, that works magenta. All right, that's nice. That'll be a good color. All right, sweet. Let's plop that down. All right, who should I replace? Who's getting replaced today? I think you want to be replaced with red. I think magenta wants to go there. Yellow, let's do right there. And then let's do a blue one right there. And I can do more in the future, but there we go. At least it adds a little bit more color. And then we have some snow. I'll just place kind of sporadically around. And then I can also place it a little bit on the tree, just like here. Like that. And then if I get actually on top of the tree here, it should look a little nicer. I'll place one on top of the magenta. And then we'll also place, let's do some up here. There we go. That should look a little more Christmassy. Yeah, that's nice. I'll place some on top of that. I'll do 3 on that block. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm proud of that. See, I think that actually turned out really nice. I'm a fan. I was hoping I could place lanterns. Didn't realize it was Pocket Edition. But yeah, anyways, that's all for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm also recording this on December 23rd. So any of you guys watching before Christmas or on Christmas, I wish you all a Merry Christmas. And not just Christmas, but a Happy Holidays. Personally, I celebrate Christmas, so that's what I'm going to wish people. But whatever holiday you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate any holidays, I still hope you have a good holiday season. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is JWhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.